Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Sam's Whiskey Bar. I am Mr. Sam, and I am blessed tonight because it is my anniversary to this wonderful lady right here of 23 years. This is my wife, Mrs. Jamie Brown. What did you get me tonight, babe?
Something special, Maker's Mark 46.
Which I love, and it's the Cask strength. And I have not been able to find this. And after our anniversary dinner, shout out to my buddy Brandon and his lovely wife AJ, and joined us for our anniversary dinner and bought us our anniversary dinner. So I might have smoothed my wife into going, hey, why don't you go buy me a bottle with that money we saved tonight? And she did. So thank you, baby, very much, and happy anniversary. I love you very much. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment. I needed a little channel like us. She has put up with this for almost a year now. I have a year commitment. Share this. Let's. That really helps a guy like me out. I want to get to 1,000. That was my goal. It could happen. I believe it can happen, and I believe it's because of you guys. So I'm gonna pop this sucker and try it out. See how it tastes. Actually, see how easy that is to open. See if you can do it. Not bad, huh? Well, she is pretty tough. We wrestle around every once in a while, and she's a tough one. She's a tough one. Grew up with two brothers. They trained her well. All right, I want to try this one out. Screw top, Maker's Mark, French oak, Cask strength. This is a 55.05, so that's a 110.1 proof. I am very familiar with the regular offering of Maker's Mark. My wife is not. She would rather have a wine right now or a vodka tonic, something like that. But which I am fine with. To each their own. But I love the American Spirit bourbon. Even though they threw some French oak in this, I still like the American Spirit bourbon. Thank you, French, for contributing. Man, you can smell the alcohol in this compared to the other one. Of course, it is a fresh crack too. I usually get a lot more alcohol vapor on a fresh crack. Like when I first open a bottle after a month or two, I won't get as much alcohol vapor for some reason. I don't think it just dissipates. There's still plenty of alcohol in there. But I don't know why, like this neck pour, they call this the neck pour. I don't know why that usually hits just a little more crisp. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. It's more crisp. Seems like there's more bang there. And after a few months, I don't know if oxygen gets in it, but it mellows out a little bit. So we're going to see what a fresh crack is like on this bad boy. Never had this before. You want to try it?
No.
You sure?
No.
She does not like bourbon, y'all, at all. At the beginning, I got a bunch of tobacco and spice. It does not drink above or below the proof point to me. It is right on par, and it has that nice, if you like a French oak, this just gives you a little more French oak to it, a little more punch with that French oak, I should say. And if you like the regular offering of this steps it up a little bit, and you get more aromas, more flavors. Definitely the French oak, I can smell that up front. Now that I've had a drink of it, there's not so much vapor on my nose. Nice little spice to it. Oh, wow, that's nice. I got a vanilla right there off that. Like a smoky cherry. A little perfumey almost. That's probably just the amount of alcohol mixing with the nice flavor. I get a little perfumey when I go in there. Cinnamon. There was cinnamon right there. I was like, "What is?" Oh yeah, cinnamon, but not like not like a ground cinnamon. It was almost like a hot candy cinnamon. There is a difference in the smell between a fresh ground cinnamon to a candy cinnamon, and this was more of a candy cinnamon smell. Like your hard cinnamon candy, it was like that red one that you do. Now, if she smells it, you got that? Was that perfect? Your candy cinnamon. So the more you get into it and the more you're around it, the more little flavors you get. You smell alcohol. Smell like your dad?
Rubbing alcohol.
Your dad's bourbon?
Yeah.
Her dad was one of the first person that I ever sat down with that was an adult, and we just sat there and drank bourbon and talked. James, we miss you, buddy. Love you. Man, this dude, I am happy to get this. Thank you so much, baby. This is, and it's good too. And it's better than the regular offering. I have some higher proof ones that I don't think are as good as the lower proof offering. And when I buy a higher proof offering and it is better than the other one, I am happy about it. Now it costs more, as you know well. Um, but man, yeah, this one is a lot better. I'm really enjoying this one. Thank you, babe. I get a little drying mid palate, and maybe that's a combination of the finish having the extra oak and the higher alcohol content. And I'm just nitpicking it right now. I'm not talking about the flavors. I'm talking about the texture and the mouth feel. And I definitely get some like a drying to it, and that can change with a little bit of age to this. We'll see. We'll see. And maybe it was the dinner I had. Maybe I rubbed all that ribeye off my tongue and should have left it on there. No, I don't mind that. I kind of like the sting too, the higher proof stuff, but this is not very stingy. Sorry, I like to chew on my whiskey a little bit. I had some caramels in there. Some really sweet, sweet, sweet. It was super sweet. Some nice heat. That was a little bigger drink. I wanted to get some of that sting, see if I could get that sting, and it's there. That is a fine, fine. I didn't get a whole lot of oak on the mouth. I got the quintessential makers more, and I'm surprised I didn't have more of a French oak influence on this. It's definitely there, but for the first time going to it after dinner, and it could be different tomorrow if I tasted it. That's what I got tonight. So, y'all, if you find this one, tell me what you got, what note you got on this, how you like this compared to the regular offering. I'm really interested to know. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment. I needed a little channel like us. She has put up with this for almost a year now. I have a year commitment. So share this. Let's that really helps a guy like me out. So I want to get to 1,000. That was my goal. It could happen. I believe it can happen, and I believe it's because of you guys. So help a guy out, and until then, catch us next time. And happy anniversary, baby.
Thank
I
you.
love
Happy
you.
anniversary.
Sorry about that. Do I need to like bleep that out?
Bleep it.
I'm not a good editor, so that's how I'm gonna edit. All right. See you guys later.
Cask strength to deliver layers of caramel, almond, fig, and chocolate. I was waiting for you to say
Tobacco.
chocolate.
I get chocolate and tobacco like they can interchange for me, like a dark chocolate. But I didn't. I definitely can see the caramel on that sweet. So many people say caramel and maple and everything like that, and that's kind of known. That's why I was like, if
Syrup.
it tastes a lot like the regular offering, just stepped up a notch. So you're not just giving those same old notes over and over and over that everybody gives.
It smelled really strong when you first poured it out. Holy smell.
Fig is interesting. I'm interested
you
in
said,
that fig deal.
Floral.
Floral,
which is
yeah.
probably like a fig.
I got some dusty oak on that sniff. That was nice. That was a nice little old dusty oak smell. A sweet, sweet old dusty oak.
When you asked me to pull that thing off, I thought I have no strength in my fingers.
I know.
I have no fine motor skills.
I kind of wanted to even touch on that because so many people complain about having to pull these off. I almost kind of wanted to touch on that. That if my wife can do it, but then I ran across one that the wax was totally different than any other one I'd ever pulled off. So did somebody get one of those that had been on the shelf forever and it was totally dried out? It was like I got a knife out and cut around top and bottom of that band, cut it down, and then got it off. It was that hard. It was petrified plastic or whatever this shit is. Wax, I would imagine, right? But there's got to be something besides just wax in there. That's not just wax. That's a harder wax than just a candle
they probably
wax.
put some sort of plastic in
Polymer of some sort.
Yeah.
I'd like to know.